name is Calxiyn, and Hunter here. So today, this is going to be very different from what we usually do. I want you to listen to what Arryn says here.
I've not seen this.
So,
I think I've heard of AfterBuzz TV before. But...
So I'm going to have you listen to what she says, okay?
Okay, wait a minute. Is this going to be... Because either it's something gay and I'm going to scream.
Okay, just listen to what she says.
Well... I don't know, because, well...
She's so cute.
Everybody's kind of in love with Blake. I'm sort of learning. Adam, Yang, Ilya, Sun. Like, everyone, it's like, everybody loves Blake.
Everybody,
so did you hear what she said?
Everybody wants to date a cat. Da, 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 everybody.
But did you hear what she said?
Yes.
So she listed Yang as one of the people that are in love with Blake.
As also Sun and Adam and Ilya.
A lot of people are questioning whether or not Arryn just casually dropped a spoiler, or if this is something we should have already... I mean, I think it's something we already knew.
If you guys are just like, Bumblebee came out of left field. Not really. We've been waiting. Okay, that's cool. I feel like as time has gone on and I've moved away from my dedication to Bumblebee, where now I'm just like, it would be cool if I saw like Weiss and Emerald together and stuff like that.
You're just out. You're just...
At this point, I'm like hipster gay. I'm like, Bumblebee. What is
really?
This?
But yeah,
2016?
So a lot of people are saying that Arryn is the Tom Holland
is Obama
of RWBY
president?
Because she may have just spoiled something that happened later in the volume. But I don't consider this a spoiler.
No, because she also says 3 other people.
Yeah.
And it's also not really subtle, guys.
Yeah,
it's just,
I know.
I think people...
It's gonna be a spoiler for the people that couldn't figure out the subtext that this was something that was happening beforehand.
Also, it's gay.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
And it's gay, so people will think it, like, just inherently less likely.
Yeah. She listed them with Ilya and Adam, who Adam was in a relationship with her, as we see in the Adam trailer, and Ilya has a crush on her. And Sun has a crush on her,
probably also has a crush on her.
Basically, this is confirmation that Yang does have a crush on her.
More or less.
More or less.
I think, because unlike a lot of people...
I don't think Aaron's joking about that, because she has said that...
Arryn can see the birds for the trees. Or maybe the bees for the trees.
She said that before, right? Like, she was just like, can I tell them that Yang and Blake are in love now? Like, she said that a couple years ago, I think.
Okay.
As, you know, so they...
That probably has been a thing they've been working on now.
I think the thing is...
Blake gets so much ass.
This is gonna look like a spoiler for anyone that couldn't figure it out. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because personally, if Yang was a guy, people would take her behavior as flirtatious. But because Yang is a girl, they take it as friendship. But for me, looking at it from a writing perspective, from a writing perspective, it seems like, to me, right, that Yang had a crush on her before.
Yeah, I think we talked about...
You don't wink at people and say you want to dance with them if you don't want to.
After you have a heart-to-heart.
Exactly, like, hey, like, Hunter, save me a dance. Like, you know, like, all of that, that's very flirty.
Like, she's also still upset with, have that, like, lover's quarrel with Blake, and so it's there.
Yeah.
We probably did a bunch of Bumblebee videos.
We did a Bumblebee video, yeah.
Back when we would do fucking videos in our high school uniform, and I had very bad acne.
Yeah. Look how far we've come. We're clean and clear and under control.
Relatively.
I actually broke out after the flight.
Oh.
Back home, and apparently that's a thing. It's airplane acne. It's because of the air that's in the airplane.
Oh.
I saw a bunch of articles about it online, because I was like, this is crazy. Like, this is just something happening to me. But
I wear a lot more short shorts, but you have long hair.
Yeah.
Like, we've changed a lot as people.
Fuck, man. Anyway. Was my hair blue when we started our videos?
No, it's probably still blonde.
It was.
Yeah. I know the first video I show up in.
My hair's blonde.
Your hair's blonde.
What a fucking wild day. But yeah, so here's the thing. Like I said, this is going to be out of left field for anybody that can't read. For anyone that doesn't understand the subtext. Or for people that are in gay denial. That's what I'm going to call it. Denial.
Denial.
So...
Is that denial? No, it's the
It's denial. It's the gay denial. Right? And I kind of want to talk to some other YouTubers about this, like YouTubers who I know don't think that Yang and Blake have anything going on, and I'm going to be like, well, what do you guys... What do y'all think about that? Like, what are you
Sorry,
looking at?
I was like, box, and, you know.
Hunter's a cat. He's just
really
like,
am.
I want to get in it.
Because I saw this and I was like, anyways. You jumped quite a bit.
No.
What?
No.
What?
Put that back. Anyway.
What's the matter?
Nothing! That's not nice.
You saw it coming anyways.
I saw you press it. I didn't think you would be able to pop it.
Really? How weak do you think I am? How weak are you if you can't pop it?
I had a lot of trouble opening things when I was in Austin.
Oh, honey.
So I'd be like, Arnold, David, can you open this for me? Like, whoever was around.
My bitches, somebody opened this bag of Frito-Lays.
Exactly. Like, whoever looked like they could open it, which is anyone but me, by the way.
I'm so ashamed of you. So yeah, I always love a good, like, ooh, what do they mean by that? But yeah I can see that
they also talked about in that video, which I didn't show, but whatever, just how the dynamic between Blake and Ilya is going to change after now that Blake has feelings, and that's something that's going to be explored in Volume 6.
I feel like part of me is also like Yang and Blake will be like, we are better as friends, but maybe we shouldn't be lovers, you know? Is it weird to feel bad for straight people where I'm just like, you know what? There's so many good straight shit. Although they had John and Pura. Fuck them. Actually, you know what? They don't get anyone else. Dead. Yeah, that's true. Oh well. Fuck them. Still, I'm not upset. I don't feel anything. Which is also a side effect.
I think though, if Yang and Blake are gay,
yes,
that kind of so here's the thing. So whenever the VAs get asked their favorite ships, Lindsay always says nuts and bolts.
Yes.
Barbara and Arryn always say Bumblebee, and Kara always says White Knight. So Jean and Neptune.
Okay.
So Jean and Neptune if we're going by the stuff that they've said about their favorite ships, and with this in context, right, the Bumblebee stuff that Yang has a crush on Blake, right? You know, the idea would be, how do I explain this? The idea would be that they're saying Bumblebee because that's their favorite ship that is going to happen. So it would apply to White Knight as well.
They are also, like, they routinely talk about being in love with each other, Barbara and Arryn. Mm-hmm. So there's that as well, I suppose. But yeah, I think if people are still like, Yang doesn't have feelings for like, how else are you supposed to interpret this? Because everybody else has a romantic crush. There was Bumble too. Like, there's Bumble the song. Oh, you mean the baby can't you see? So Jeff actually talked about that at the concert, and he's like, I just wanted to write like a fun shipping song, and everyone got mad at me. Whoops. So here we go, and then he sung it. Like, so I think that he's into it. You know what I mean? Like, he's ready for it because he was like, I just wanted to write like a fun Bumblebee song. You know, man? Like, he was very much like that about it, so that's something else. But yeah, I'm just like, for you guys that ship Black Sun, or if you guys think that Yang doesn't have a crush on Blake, how can you deny that? You know, how can you deny it in the context of this quote where she lumps Yang in with Ilya, who we know has a crush on Blake, Adam, who was romantically involved with Blake, and if you ship Black Sun, obviously you think that Sun has a crush on Blake. I won't deny Bumblebee. I also won't deny Black Sun. Well, yeah, me too, right? Because I think personally, I have my favorite. I think Black Sun's gonna happen first, and then Bumblebee's gonna happen later. Like, I don't know about that. I think it's gonna be like we've learned to be better friends, but we're not gonna be romantically involved. Yet. But we're both. One day. We both bi. One day. I think that they'll get together eventually. I think that it's just that Black Sun's gonna happen first, and then Bumblebee's gonna happen down the line. Maybe Black Sun won't happen at all. I don't know. But I'm not denying that Sun has a crush on Yang, but that's what I'm saying. So, in the context of Sun, Ilya, and Adam all having... on Blake, I should have said. In the context of Sun, Ilya, and Adam all having crushes on Blake, and Yang is included in that by Arryn, how can you then say that she doesn't have romantic feelings? Like, what else is that supposed to mean? Because there's a difference between loving someone and being in love with them. Yes. And Arryn specifically said
all of these people are in love with Blake, because you could say, oh, she just loves her as a friend, but there's a difference between being in love and loving. Because if Arryn had said, oh, everyone loves Blake.
Everybody.
You know, that's different.
Everybody wants to date a cat.
This is different in the case that, you know, how am I supposed to say this? Right?
It's
like,
not
it's in love. It's supposed to be romantic. You know, I don't...
there's only so many ways we can slice this. It's a thing. It's probably gonna be a thing. It may not be the only thing. Like, I don't even necessarily want it to be the only thing, or like...
I just want to...
But it's a thing.
I just want an explanation from people that are still gonna be like, nope, Yang straight. Like, how are you supposed to... That's what I'm just trying to ask, okay? I'm asking a question, sort of a question. It's more of a rhetorical question. I'm like, how can you deny that? You know what I mean? And you guys could say, well, Arryn's not the writer, she's just a voice actress. But they seem to know stuff if she knows that Illy and Blake's dynamic is gonna change in Volume 6.
Weiss also, like, the story was that, like, Monty told them all about this stuff, like, at the beginning. So, like, Weiss's voice actor, Kara. Yeah. Kara knew about, like, her becoming, like, a mom, like, from the very beginning. So they presumably know a lot about their character from an early point, so they might know about the romance earlier on. Yeah.
So that's it. So for you deniers.
Also, I'm not gonna lie.
Deniers. I just want to ask.
Deniers.
What is your explain this then? Just explain this to me, because I can't find a logical answer where you guys can be like, oh, the rest of them have a crush, but Yang doesn't. So why was Yang in there? That's just all I'm asking.
But I mean, then, like, you know, there's no one denying the Ilya stuff, but...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So...
yeah.
That's all. That's all. Because I've been seeing people... I think that's... I don't think that's a logical conclusion to come to be honest. I think that is an emotional, almost overreaction to saying, oh, like, no, it's still not, you know, Yang's still straight,
I've also heard some
You know what I mean? Like, that's not a logical conclusion based off of the sort of listing in the wordage or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, that is just you wanting it not to happen. You know what I mean? That's not a logical conclusion. It's not that Bumblebee fans are being illogical by looking at this. It's a logical conclusion to say, if all the other people in this group have a crush on Blake and Yang was listed amongst them, then Yang too.
Also, I think the idea, like, that like maybe they didn't think of Bumblebee being a thing later on, but as the support grew for it, they decided to add it in. Yeah. Like, a lot of, like, the really great stuff from shows have not always been in the original vision.
Well, no, like, because you draft stuff over and over and over again.
Like, I think in the first draft of, like, Star Wars, like, Han Solo was going to be a green alien, and then, like, in the first, like they made Rosa from Brooklyn Nine-Nine bisexual after the actress who had played her came out as bisexual some ways.
That's the thing, too.
And that was really funny. Or, like, in the movie Clerks,
I've talked about this before. TV is very complicated in terms of how different it is.
They didn't know what the fuck was going on in Lost when they started.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So, when you write a book, you rewrite it 3 times, 4 times, 6 times. Yeah. And by the end, you may not be done rewriting it, but it's ready.
With scripts
the thing with RWBY, though, is that they have a year to work on the script. Yeah. So they can't go back and revise. So obviously ideas are going to be added as things happen because it is a sort of constant medium. They're always writing scripts. They're always working on the new season. They don't have time to write a book for 10 years and then release it like some people do. And so it's a little different. And so I don't blame them if they've added stuff later. I don't think that's like a queer bait or anything like that. I think that that's just them evolving as writers and realizing, hey, this is a dynamic that people like and it works. Yeah, let's add it.
Or like you can learn something about your own characters from watching other people's relations with it. Anyways, it's probably going to happen in some, or at least be acknowledged in some capacity.
But yeah. Anyway, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, remember that you guys should consider supporting us on Patreon, and we will see you guys later. Bye. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, you guys should consider being patrons over on Patreon. Our $10 patrons get 3 video tickets, which means they can pick 3 video topics for us to do a month. Our $5 patrons get early access to basically everything that we put out a week in advance, early access, in fact. And our $1 patrons get access to our Discord server. They get to participate in polls and all of that sort of fun stuff. So I hope that you guys will consider becoming a patron, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.